Welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in my new storefront, check it out on hailonearth.co/shop. When you're ready, go ahead and roll out your mats, get comfortable, and let's begin. Today we're going to be doing a beautiful restorative flow. This restorative flow will allow our bodies to move energy throughout our entire physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. We're going to be flowing in a dancy-like rhythm, focusing on the breath and staying in the present moment. I encourage you to lie down on your backs, knees open wide in a butterfly-like pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, and just connect to your breath. Place both hands atop your heart and tune into the beating of your own heart. Let it ground you and bring you into this present moment as we prepare for class. Staying with the breath is key to renewing the nervous system and allowing us to feel invigorated and energized. Go ahead and gently bring your knees together now. And you're going to grab a hold of our first prop today, your strap. If you don't have a strap, go ahead and grab a belt, pause the video, and grab onto something that you can hook around your left foot and gently draw your left foot towards your forehead in this hamstring stretch. If you don't have a strap, you can grab onto the back of your knee, shin, or ankle, and again, pulling the foot towards the front of our mats as we stay grounded through the right leg. Let's move into a little bit of a flow here. Inhale, come up, reach your forehead towards your left knee. Exhale, back down. Inhale, draw that leg closer. Exhale, release the head towards the ground. Inhale, come up, forehead to knee. Exhale, release it all the way back down. Excellent. Let's go ahead and release the strap now. And if you can, grab onto again that knee or your ankle, and let's get some mobility going in the ankle joint. Flexing it and unflexing it, and then rolling it in one direction and switching directions a few times here, stimulating some blood flow in that area of the body. One more time, let's reach our forehead to the knee and then release our bodies back down. We're going to now move the left knee towards the left hand side, having the leg at a 90-degree angle and using our left hand to press that left knee towards the ground. Use the right hand to keep the right hip down and feel the space being created between the right and left hip. Let's now gently move that left knee towards the right hand side, coming into a gentle twist. Reaching the left arm towards the left, gazing towards the left, and feeling this twist through our mid-back region. Go ahead and lift the knee back up, squeeze the left knee towards the chest, and then gently drop it back down. And we're going to switch sides, repeating it all on the right side. Go ahead and lift the right leg. Grab onto your strap or your belt. And gently bring the right leg towards the ground, opening up the hamstring. Breathe into the areas of tension and ask the hamstring to gently release. Let's move into our flow, reaching the forehead to the knee and then exhaling the body back down. Move at your own pace here, using the strap to help lift your upper body up, as well as using the strap to draw the knee closer to the forehead. Last one here. And then go ahead and release the strap. grab onto your shin or your ankle. Continue to draw the leg towards the forehead. But let's move into some mobility with the ankle, flexing it and unflexing, and moving it in one direction and then the other. Really helpful for our joints to keep them moving. One more time, go ahead and inhale the forehead towards the knee, and then exhale, releasing the body. Let's now create a 90-degree angle with that right leg and open the gate towards the right, pressing the left hip down with the left hand and opening the right knee with the right hand, feeling this intense stretch from the left hip to the right as we open the groin area. Let's go ahead and move into our twist by bringing the right knee towards the left, reaching the right arm out, and twisting through the mid-back. Don't worry if your right knee doesn't reach the ground, it's perfectly fine. As long as you feel a nice stretch through the outer hip and in the spinal region. Go ahead and bring that right knee back up. Clasp your hands around the knee, bring it towards your chest, give it a squeeze. And then we're going to bring our left knee up to meet the right, bringing them into parallel position. Let's move into our supine pigeon pose, crossing the right ankle atop the left knee and drawing the left thigh towards our chest to open up that outer hip. Remember to pinpoint where you're feeling the stretch and send the breath to that region of the body. Let's go ahead and switch sides here, bringing the left ankle atop the right knee and interlacing the fingers behind the right knee to draw the right knee towards the body. Staying here for 2 more cycles of breath. Take deep inhales and deep exhales. Excellent. Let's uncross the legs and come into a tiny little ball. Squeeze the knees towards the chest and then use the momentum of this tiny ball to roll yourself all the way up into a cross-legged position. If this is uncomfortable for you, come into any seated position that feels good. And let's just start moving the shoulders in a rhythmic way. Moving the left back and then the right back, and now moving them forward, right, left. Feeling some movement in your spine here. Move in any way that feels good to you. From here, let's go ahead and inhale the hands forward, bringing them to the front of the mat on our fingertips. And then we're going to dip the right shoulder down on the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And then dip the left shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder towards the ground, feeling this opening across the shoulder blades. Inhale, up. Exhale, dip the left shoulder down. Excellent. Inhale, back to center. And we're going to flip over our ankles, coming into all fours position. Let's get into our wrist joints here. Go ahead and flip the palms so the fingertips are facing the back of the mat. And we're just going to move gently forward and backward, opening the wrists. We spend so much time using our hands all day, and we rarely allow them to stretch and increase their mobility and blood flow there to help keep all of the little bones healthy. You can go ahead and move in a circle, going clockwise here. Remember to release at any time if it feels uncomfortable. And then switch directions of the circles, working out the wrists. Now we're going to move onto the backs of our hands. This can be very uncomfortable. Fingertips are facing each other, and we're just going to create fists with our hands and then release. Fists and then release. This should feel really strange, but it's really good for the wrist joint, so try and stay with it. Go ahead and release now onto your fingertips, palms facing the ground, and come into a child's pose. Staying up on your fingertips, inhale, lift the neck up. Exhale, release it towards the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, float it down. Awesome. Go ahead and release the fingertips into our full child's pose. Let's get into our flow here. We're going to inhale, move through the spine, coming into a gentle cobra or upward dog, and then release the belly, squeezing our elbows towards the midline all the way towards the ground. Inhale, find cobra, and exhale, release the body. Push the hips back and find child's pose. We're going to do this a few times. Inhale, come forward like a wave. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and the elbows towards the body, release. Inhale, find cobra. Exhale, drop the belly, push the hips back and find child's pose. Inhale, come forward, moving through the vertebra of the spine. Exhale, release the body. Inhale, come up into cobra, gentle back bend. And exhale, release the body down. Let's stay here and do some more cobra rolls. Inhale, come up, gaze up. Exhale, release the chest all the way down. Awesome work. Go ahead and cactus the arms on either side of your body. And we're going to come into a shoulder stretch. Bend the left knee, fingers on the ground, and reach the left toes towards the right. You should feel this stretch across your entire right pectoral, front of your right shoulder blade. Don't worry if your left toes don't make it towards the ground behind you. You can keep the leg floating up as long as you're releasing your weight onto that right shoulder to really open up that area of the body. Let's go ahead and come back to center and repeat on the other side. This time, cactus the left arm. Come up on the right fingertips, bend the right knee, and reach the right toes over towards the left. Slightly coming onto your side here. Remember, you can move your arm up or down, your left arm, to really find the sweet spot for this stretch and allow it to feel good for your body. These are important muscles to release and relax, as we tend to hunch over our desks or phones all day. Let's go ahead now and come back to center. We're going to push ourselves back to all fours position and engage in some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, gaze up, and exhale. Find cat pose by rounding through the spine, tailbone facing down, shoulders spread apart. Inhale, once more, find cow, and then exhale, you're going to come all the way up onto your knees, straight spine. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, release the left arm towards the left ankle, coming into a half camel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to right ankle, half camel. Remember, you can grab onto your lower back here if you cannot reach your ankle, and be gentle with your spine. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands towards heart. And release all the way onto your ankles in hero's pose. Excellent work. We're going to move through that flow a few times. So inhale, plant your hands, come forward, find cow. And exhale, find cat back. Inhale one more time, we find cow. And exhale, we send our hips back and come all the way up onto our knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand to left ankle or lower back. Open the chest. Feel like you're free flowing here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to right ankle or lower back. Back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sink the hips back into hero's pose. Find connection. Stay with your heartbeat. Stay with the breath. Let's do it one more time. Feel the energy of the moment. Feel the energy that you're creating in your body. Inhale, find cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, one more time, find cow, drop the belly. Exhale all the way up. Move through the spine, move fluidity. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand, left ankle, half camel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand, right ankle. Stretch through the front body. Inhale, arms up. Gather all the positive energy and then bring your palms together towards your heart, sinking into hero's pose. Amazing, amazing work. Stay with the rhythm of your body and inhale your arms up one more time. And exhale, release the left hand towards the left side and feel a stretch through your right side body, reaching the right hand towards the left. Cartwheel your arms above your head, now moving to the other side, planting the right hand and reaching the left arm towards the right. Excellent. Inhale, cartwheel up, open the arms out wide, open the chest, cactus the arms to open even further, and then inhale the arms back up. Exhale, we're going to fold our right elbow underneath our left elbow into a gentle hug. Feel yourself hugging yourself here. And let's engage into some gentle neck rolls in one direction and then the other. Palms are spreading the shoulder blades behind your back as you enjoy this moment of self-care and self-love and feel yourself giving yourself love. Release the arms either side of the body. And let's engage in that once more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach towards the right side. Left arm reaches, opening the side body. Cartwheel the arms atop the head, coming into the other side. Right arm reaches towards the left. Feeling that gentle stretch. Come on all the way up. Open the arms out wide, open the chest, slightly bend the back. Cactus the arms to further open across the collarbone, and then gently bring your hands back towards your hug. Switching the elbows so that the other one is atop the other. Let's move the neck in some more gentle mobility exercises, moving it up and down and side to side, or in any way that it feels good for you. The cervical spine is such an important part of our body to gently move and keep the flexibility in those important joints. Stay with the breath here and gently release either arm aside your body. Connect to the energy. Feel all the release. Breathe deeply. Let's go ahead and come forward into all fours once more and straighten the right leg directly behind us by squeezing the right glute. Gently draw that right knee towards our chest and then plant it at the front of our mats, coming into low lunge. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, send the right arm back, left hand forward, coming into a gentle twist, facing the right. Inhale, arms up. Let's repeat that sequence. Exhale, right arm goes back, left hand reaches forward, creating a T-like shape with the body. Inhale, arm up. And then exhale, last time, right hand reaches back into the twist. Inhale our arms up, and then exhale, we're going to frame out the right foot and send our hips back into a runner's lunge. At this point, you can grab onto your blocks if you feel like you may need them to bring the ground towards your hands in this hamstring runner's lunge stretch. It can be very difficult to have the fingertips or hands on the ground and maintain alignment in this pose. Hips facing forward, staying square. We're going to move through a flow here by inhaling, coming back forward into low lunge, and exhaling back into runner's lunge. Stay with the movement and the breath. Inhale forward, and exhale, press it back. Inhale, once more, come forward. And exhale, let's push our hips back. We're going to hold this runner's lunge for a few cycles of breath. You can have your hands on either side of your ankle, grabbing onto your ankle, or wherever feels comfortable where you can fold from the hips. From here, we're going to come slightly forward on the right knee, and you're going to pivot the left foot so that it's directly behind the left knee. Straighten the right leg and come up into gate pose. Preparing for a rhythmic flow here, we're going to inhale the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the left hand, reach the right arm over top the right ear. Stretching out the side body. Go ahead and cartwheel the arms up, reaching the right hand towards the left knee. Left arm towards the sky, stretching out the left side body. Continue to switch, moving with your breath. Inhale, right arm up, reaching towards the left. Exhale, right arm towards the left leg, reaching the left arm up. Engaging the obliques and moving through the body. Go ahead and come back to center and just circle out the wrists here. Again, getting into the wrists, enjoying this rhythmic, dancey flow. And then you're going to gently send the hips back and reach the hands forward, reaching them towards the left corner of the mat, finding the separation and space between the shoulders and the hips. Go ahead and walk your hands now back towards the front of the mat. Find a slight bend in that right knee once your hands make it to the front. And you're going to repivot that left knee so the left toes are facing the back and find lizard pose. However you'd like to get there, which is easiest for you. Remember, if this is too much on your knees, to gently come out of it and find child's pose. If you're with me in lizard, you can either stay here or for a challenging modification, bend the left knee and grab onto the left ankle with your right hand, coming into a gentle twist. Keep your gaze up towards the sky, and then gently release the left foot, bringing both hands forward. Step the right foot back to meet the left, coming into all fours as we prepare for the other side. Before we engage the left leg now, I want you to just move through the spine at your own rhythm. Move through the shoulders. Just feel your entire upper extremities moving in a circular motion, in a snake-like motion, in any motion that feels good and releasing to the body. This is no judgment zone. You're in the comfort of your own home. Move the way that feels good for you. When you're ready, inhale your left leg straight back behind you. And then exhale, draw the left knee towards your chest and plant the left foot coming into low lunge. Remember to use your blocks if they're close by and place them on either side of your left foot to help with stability and balance. If you can't reach your arms towards the sky, just stay here with your hands on your blocks. Inhale your arms up if it's within your practice, and exhale, send the left hand behind you, right hand reaching forward in this twist. Inhale once more, arms up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Inhale, and once more, hands up. And exhale, find the twist. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, release the hands on either side of your left foot. Grab your blocks if you need them. Or go ahead and exhale and push your hips towards the back of the mat, coming into runner's lunge. Let's move through our flow here. Inhale, come forward, low lunge, sink the hips deep. Exhale, send the hips back, runner's lunge. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale, push it back, frame out the hips, hinge from the hips, runner's lunge. Inhale, last one, come forward, low lunge. Opening the psoas, and exhale, release the upper body over top the left leg. We'll hold here for one more cycle of breath. Excellent. We're going to open up into gate pose. You can meet me there. I'm just going to switch sides so that you're able to still see me. And I'm going to pivot now on that back foot and straighten out through the left leg. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, we're going to drop the right arm and reach the left arm over top our heads. Go ahead and switch sides. Left arm to the left leg, right arm reaches. Left arm reaches over towards the front of the mat. And then the opposite arm reaches towards the other side. In this side body flow, let it feel good. Move with your breath. Feel the opening in the space that you're creating. Last one here. And then go ahead and come back to center. Circle out those ever important wrist joints. And then drop your hands towards the right corner of the mat. Send your hips slightly back here, creating this space between your shoulders and your hips, really opening the torso in this pose. Allow your neck to release and relax. And then go ahead and now walk your hands back towards the front of the mat, bending into the left knee and coming into lizard pose. Once you're in lizard pose, you can come on the side of that left foot and push the left knee away from the body using the left hand. Slightly bend the back to create the space in the groin area, or reach the left hand back to grab onto the right foot and twist towards the sky. This is a challenging modification, so if you're not here today, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and release the right foot, bring the hands back towards the front of the mat, and gently you're going to step the left foot back to meet the right in all fours position. Push the hips back and find child's pose. Allow the forehead to rest atop the ground for just one breath. And then gently you're going to move through the spine and come all the way up, seated on your knees in hero's pose. Flip over your feet to bring them straight out in front of you. coming into Dandasana or staff pose. Final postures before we reach Shavasana today. So stay with me and stay with your breath as we inhale the arms up and exhale, fold over our legs. You can grab onto the strap here as well if you feel tight in the hamstrings and you feel like you may be rounding too much through the spine. Grab onto your knees, shins, or ankles, and just gently pull your frontal body over top your legs, keeping your feet flexed. Inhale, go ahead and come all the way back up. Bend the knees, plant the feet. Gather all the energy. And then gently, with control, release your back all the way down towards the ground. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana. You can come in Supta Konasana with me, like we did at the beginning of class, with your knees wide, feet together, or extend your legs out wide. Place one hand atop your heart, the other atop your belly. We'll be here for just a minute or two. If you're in a rush, you can finish class here. But if you have the time, I encourage you to explore stillness and that gap between space and time called the present moment, where we turn off our senses and go inward. Stay with the breath, stay with your heartbeat, and when it's time to start moving again, I'll let you know. Start to bring the awareness back towards your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching your arms straight above your head, bend your knees, and bring them to one side, coming into your side body, and then gently pushing yourself up into a seated position on your mat. We'll end class how we always do, with some final breaths together. We moved so much energy today that you should feel it moving throughout your body, healing and attuning to who you are. Stay in this energy and try to be with it throughout your entire day, knowing that this forever exists within you because you are the energy. But when we raise it is when we can attract what we want out of life, heal from what we need to heal from, and exist in a way that is true to ourselves. The most important thing to remember is when you get off this mat, you are transformed. Every time you change your energy, you transform. Go ahead and inhale, your arms up towards the sky. Place your palms in Anjali Mudra and draw them down towards your heart, thanking your heart and your body for this practice. As always, the divine light that exists within me honors the divine light that exists within you. Namaste. As you roll up your mat, I humbly, with gratitude, ask you to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video to help support my small business and help my channel reach more people to help them heal as well. Have an amazing day.